2020 NBA champions. Let's go, baby! Woo!
Oh my God, this is ridiculous. A Kobe Bryant patch autograph, number 4 of 10.
How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to my channel, Kobe Cards. It has been a few days. It's finally sinking in for me that my favorite team, and maybe yours as well, the Los Angeles Lakers, are the NBA champions. This is crazy. It's been an unprecedented season, which saw teams playing in a bubble in Orlando, and the Lakers came out of it on top somehow, some way. I want to first start, though, by congratulating the Miami Heat for an incredible playoff run. They helped make this playoffs one for the ages. Buzzer beaters from Jimmy Butler and hitting shots with 0 seconds left on the clock. I mean, their run to the finals and everything they've done in general. Whether you looked at Vegas money, ESPN, whatever reference you use, most people would tell you that they exceeded expectations. No one thought that they would have made this postseason as exciting as they did, but they played amazing basketball, and most importantly, they have a ton of young, developing talent, which I think can only make them better in the future. A very worthy opponent. I tip my hat off to them for all they accomplished this season. Now, I want to take a second to talk about how I'm feeling, because I actually don't know if how I feel is like the average Lakers fan out there. Being completely honest with you, I'm not going to lie or beat around the bush or anything like that, but I'm not quite as excited about winning this championship as I thought I'd be. And part of the reason is obviously because of that huge hole in my heart that even winning a championship can't heal. Basically, winning this championship isn't bringing Kobe back. But on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, the Lakers just won a championship in his honor. So the word is definitely not excited I would use, because it's true, something in me wasn't as excited as I'd normally feel. I think the right word, though, for this championship is proud. I feel proud that the Lakers could win a championship to honor Kobe. It makes me happy that in such a miserable year where, the unthinkable happened, we've seen everything from, LeBron and AD going out and getting tattoos of Kobe on their legs. We saw Kobe-inspired snakeskin jerseys being worn throughout the playoffs with patches for Gianna on it with the number 2 and KB patches on the left shoulders when they were wearing all their other jerseys. We saw AD screaming Kobe when he hit a buzzer beater. And just everything that happened, it makes me happy, but more so proud, honestly, that the Lakers didn't screw this up. In a way, you could say that part of my lack of excitement is due to the fact that I think that if the Lakers would have lost, they would have done Kobe a disservice, and the Laker fans and everyone in general just a disservice. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm glad the Lakers didn't F this up. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if it's, maybe I'll describe it as glass half empty versus half full thing. I'm more happy that the Lakers didn't lose than happy that they won, because I would have felt miserable if they lost. Another thing to consider is that the Lakers had all of the pieces, right? They weren't a Cinderella story. They weren't, underdogs. They were favored in all of their matchups. And at the end of the day, as anyone would tell you, they got the job done. So again, it's more like they saved the embarrassment of being a very versatile powerhouse team and then losing to someone being widely considered to be an underdog or undermatched. So I'm sure over time I'll be more excited about the championship, especially from a historical perspective where the Lakers are tied with the Celtics at 17 and a lot of other things in that area, which are really nice as a diehard Laker fan. But for now, I'm just really proud that this team, they didn't let their fan base down. They didn't let Vanessa down. They didn't let Kobe and Gigi up in heaven down. They did everyone proud. And that's what brings my heart the most fulfilling and comforting feeling. It's the fact that after everything LeBron, AD, and company did, the chants after the game in downtown LA were not for LeBron, nor were they "Let's go Lakers" chants or anything like that. It was Kobe Bryant chants, which were echoed throughout the streets. So now I'm going to go into the Kobe capsule for the first time in quite a while. I apologize for that, by the way. I know it's been forever. But I'm going to pull out a card which is at least a little bit fitting for this moment. Nothing crazy, don't expect a monster hit, but I think it's fitting for today. So let's dive in. All right. Here we are. So what I have for you today is a 2010-2011 Donruss duos of Kobe Bryant and LeBron James. This is the first, or number 1, of 5 in this 5-card duos set. The most notable other pairing in this set would definitely be Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. After those two, there's a huge drop-off in terms of historical significance. Those two pairings are just elite in terms of historical significance. As far as design goes, though, I mean, it's pretty basic, right? I'd go as far as to say they got the job done on this card, and that's about it. Someone told them to make a duos card and have a picture of both players on it, and quite literally they did that. They cut the card in half, 2 different face shots of Kobe and LeBron, and there you go. Obviously nothing special in the design, but more so the fact that you have Kobe and LeBron on the same card is what brings this value and makes it just super special. So going on to the back of the card, before we get into the passages, we'll start off by saying Kobe is 6'6", 205 pounds, and they have got LeBron down there at 6'8" and 250 pounds. So for only 2 inches more of height, 45-pound difference. A lot of muscle there. Just an insane gap between the two. Obviously, LeBron has a much bulkier build, but yeah, so there you go for those stats. Now, onto the passages. Enjoy them, NBA fans. Whenever you catch games featuring James or Bryant, you're witnessing 2 of the best players of this or perhaps any generation. For now, James leads Bryant in the NBA MVP race 2-1, but Bryant's got his Miami counterpart in the championship chase 5-0. And then on the bottom, an NBA Finals battle between James's Heat and Bryant's Lakers would be epic. The NBA's version of Clash of the Titans. There's a great chance the pair, 2 of the league's most fiery competitors, could meet up in the near future, laying it all out for the right to hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy. All right, so we'll start off with the first part where it says they're generational players, 2 of the best in this or perhaps any generation. I'm going to put this down. And yeah, I mean, obviously, it's just so true. Think of the last 3 decades, actually. You can break it down like this. From 1990 to 1999, Jordan won 6 championships in those 10 years. From 2000 to 2010, Kobe won 5 championships in those 11 years and made the finals 2 more times after that. So in 11 years, he had 7 finals appearances. And then from 2011 to 2020, LeBron has won 4 championships in those last 10 years, but made the finals 9 out of 10 times. There's only been 1 NBA Finals, which was last year, which hasn't featured LeBron James in it. And then as far as the second part of the passage goes, which was we wanted to see them in a championship together, obviously, that's just stating the obvious. Not having a Kobe versus LeBron NBA Finals was a huge shame, but it's something that we just live with. LeBron wasn't able to be enough of a one-man show in Cleveland in the last years where Kobe made it to the finals. And then once LeBron went to Miami and started making appearances in 2011, Kobe was then getting a little bit up there in age and didn't have the supporting cast to get him there. It's something we all wish we could have seen, but those two still gave us some amazing and memorable matchups in the regular season. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. LeBron James, he's your MVP of the 2020 NBA Finals, just like Kobe was the MVP in the 2010 NBA Finals, literally a decade ago. It's crazy, side note, to think that the Lakers have opened up the last 3 decades as NBA champions. They've won in 2000 and 2010, both with Kobe, and now 2020 with LeBron James. Congratulations to Jeannie Buss on being the first female controlling owner to win an NBA championship. Congratulations to Dwight Howard, who just won his first title after 16 years of NBA service. Congratulations to Frank Vogel on his first ring after 20 years of coaching in the league. Congratulations to Rob Pelinka, who was previously Kobe's agent, even though I guess he didn't have to work as hard. He's only been in the role for a few years. Congratulations to Rajon Rondo, who became the first player in NBA history to win a championship as a member of both the Boston Celtics and the current Los Angeles Lakers. Congratulations to Danny Green, who now has a ring from 3 different franchises, even though he missed a shot that would have won it in Game 5 while wearing the Mamba jerseys. I forgive you, even though there are some crazies out there who didn't. And obviously, congratulations to the rest of the players, Anthony Davis and LeBron James, who came in second place in the voting for Defensive Player of the Year and League MVP, who just want some damn respect. And congratulations to the Laker fans out there. I hope you feel proud of what this team accomplished. Maybe a little more excited than I am, maybe just the right amount. But let's leave it with one last congratulations to the winner of the 2020 NBA Finals, the Los Angeles Lakers. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time with more Kobe cards.